Oops. Hello, folks. It would help if I loaded the right game up, wouldn't it? Was loading up Baldur's Gate 3 for a second there. Hey. Okay, we're on. We're off and running. Let's load it up. There we go. Right, hello, folks. Good evening and welcome back to Fallout 2. I was going to say Baldur's Gate 3. I've got Baldur's Gate 3 in the brain for some reason. Welcome back to Fallout 2. Hope you're all well, because I'm not. This could be a big mistake, this stream, I tell you. But anyway. Here we are in Broken Hills. We're in Broken Hills today. This is where we're starting the stream. Oh, hello, Crazy Canuck. You have a number 1 and a crown next to your name. Can you see it? Is that a new feature? Top fans. Anyway, good evening to you. I don't know if you can see the crown with the number 1 sign, but there you go. I don't know if it's based on how many times you've commented in the chat today or what, or whether it's historical, but you're number 1 today so far. And no, I'm not feeling any better at all. I'm feeling worse, actually. Hence why I think this stream might be a bad idea. But anyway, we'll soldier on as best we can. I've got a terrible cough, so if I start coughing and spluttering and it interferes too much with the stream, I might have to end prematurely. It's going to be a shorter stream anyway. Probably was thinking about going until about 9 o'clock, give it a couple of hours. We'll see how it goes. But yeah. So, we'll see. But yes, I have got the dreaded C word, for those of you that might be wondering what we're talking about. I've got the dreaded C word. Picked it up off my mother. Yeah, we went on a little, I'll give you a little bit of flim-flam. We went on a little bit of a break to Wales. Went on last Friday. And we were staying for 2 nights. Hello, Shelley. So yeah, went to Wales. And as we were setting off on Friday morning, my mum said, "Oh, I've got a bit of a tickly throat, a bit of a scratchy throat. I think I'm coming down with something." I was like, "Oh no!" I was like, "Oh, this is gonna ruin your break if you're gonna be ill for it. Hopefully, it's nothing. It's just one of those things might just pass." Anyway, Friday was fine. Bit of a tickly cough, a bit of a bunged up nose, nothing too major. We went to Carnarvon Castle, had a lovely time there. If I wasn't with my mother, bless her, I'd have probably stayed there for a good 3 hours, just walking around all the corridors, all the passageways, up all the windy staircases, just taking in all of the architecture. It was 32 degrees, and therefore inside, 12 in certain parts, 12-foot thick castle walls. It was very cool. Not as in cool, as in like nice and temperature-wise cool. Both sets are cool, really. It was very cool inside, so it was nice to get out of the sun by being inside the castle walls. It was quite good. But obviously my mum can't walk very far, so she's in a wheelchair, and castles aren't made for wheelchairs, are they? So I could push her out around the grounds outside, but going inside the castle walls, she had to get out of the wheelchair. So she saw a little bit, but then when I went off to have a bit of a nosy around a bit further, I felt bad leaving her behind, so I couldn't really explore too much. But nonetheless, I really enjoyed my time there. Then we went for a meal at a cafe. Then we went into the square for some ice cream, bought some cakes from the bakery, then went to the bed and breakfast. All this time she's still not too bad. The bed and breakfast was obviously somebody's house with 2 rooms that she's renting out, kind of holiday letting, bed and breakfast style. And I've got to say, I don't usually stay in that many bed and breakfasts, it's usually hotels or whatever, but this woman, Beryl, bless her, she was absolutely fantastic. A great hostess, knew everything about the local area. she'd thought the bedroom that we had spotlessly clean, and either she's taken on board lots of people's feedbacks, or she's just thought of everything, because everything that you needed was there. There was a fridge there, there was a box of medication there in case you forgot your own, tea, coffee as usual, ensuite facilities with everything in it, soaps, shower gels, even dental floss. Sanitary towels for the ladies, everything was thought of. In the bedroom, loads of books and magazines if you wanted to read, brochures for the local area, you know, even a little adapter that she'd put onto the bedside table so you don't have to reach behind to get to the plug to plug your phone in. Everything was thought of. You didn't need anything. And the location of this place, fantastic. Literally, as you walk out of the door and go down the steps, there's your parking area for your cars, just by the side of the public footpath. So it's not on the path, it's off the path, but by the side of the road. Perfect. And then slap bang over the road, within a stone's throw of you walking down the steps, you know, down the garden steps onto the curbside, slap bang over the road right there is Aldi. Perfect. Get your essentials, your wine, your ciders, your alcohol, your soft drinks, your snacks, right there. If you don't like Aldi, about another 50 metres to the left, Lidl. Take your pick. If you don't like Aldi or Lidl, or sometimes they don't have what you need because, you know, if it's Aldi and Lidl, sometimes you just need a Tesco or an Asda or something that just has a couple more things that you need, such as COVID tests. There's a Tesco, a 10-minute walk that way. So within a 10-minute walk, you've got Lidl, Aldi or Tesco. So great for accessibility for your shopping needs, which we took full advantage of. The house itself spotlessly clean. As I said, everything thought of. She was a fantastic lady. Parking was available, and it was bed and breakfast. So we had breakfast on the Saturday morning and breakfast on the Sunday morning. We should have had, but we didn't, because I had to drive my mum home early morning because she was feeling dreadful. And the breakfast on the Saturday morning, fantastic. 7 different cereals, toast, you know, with all your jams and spreads. The cooked breakfast was delicious. Bacon, eggs, sausage, tomato, beans, fried bread, hash brown, mushrooms cooked in butter, and black pudding. The whole mashings. Oh, and toast, of course. Let's not forget the toast. Everything, and not a spot of grease, not a spot of oil on the plate. All just nicely cooked, delicious, fresh. So I need to do a TripAdvisor. I don't usually do TripAdvisor reviews, but I need to do a TripAdvisor review for the lady because she was fantastic. And when we had to go home early on the Sunday, because my mum's got the dreaded C word, she was so lovely about it. She could see that she was actually she was really upset for us. Like, oh my god, she's really, give me a big hug. I said, no, get away from us. We're diseased. Give us bottles of water to take home in the car. Can I make you anything to take with you? I'll make you a bacon sandwich, a sausage sandwich if you want. I'm like, no, it's fine. Honestly, it's fine. So kind. So yeah, she needs a good TripAdvisor review, so I need to do that still. But I will give her a glowing review on TripAdvisor. And if I was ever to be in that part of town again, I'd happily stay over again. But yeah, so that was the sum. But yeah, Friday she was fine. We had the most delicious meal on Friday night. So the meal was in a very posh restaurant / bed and breakfast. It was a bed and breakfast kind of pub kind of thing, but the restaurant was really fancy. So we had, because we both had the same, we had the scallops for starter, scallops with belly pork and black pudding with some kind of saucy thing, which was absolutely delicious. And then for the main course, we're in Wales, and I love lamb. Now, Welsh lamb is renowned, so I couldn't not have lamb in the fancy restaurant, so I had lamb, which was a lamb meat. What cut of lamb was it? I don't know. It was some lovely, deliciously soft cut of lamb, which was nicely pink in the middle, how it should be, with a lamb meatball on the side, which tasted a bit like a lamb kofta, but it was really nice, with dauphinoise potatoes, which were delicious, pea shoots, which I've never had before, which were also very nice, I thought, and something else. Oh, stem broccoli, tender stem broccoli, which again, I do like that. There was nothing left on the plate after I'd finished it. It was rather expensive though. So for a 2-course meal and my drinks, which I only paid for one drink because there was a bit of a saga with the alcohol, £100. £100, and we didn't even have dessert. It's just for starter and main for 2 of us. But it was a very delicious meal, I must say. Very delicious. So yeah, I ordered a double rum and coke, double Captain Morgan's and coke, and when it came, I was talking to my mother, and so I glanced the glass and thought to myself, that doesn't look like a double, but I thought nothing of it and poured my coke in it, because she gave me a separate bottle of coke, and then I was drinking it. I got halfway through it, because I'm having such a whale of a time talking with my mother and eating this lovely scallops at this point, and when I got halfway through, I suddenly realised, this is not a double. I could taste far too much coke in here and hardly any rum. So then I called the girl over and said, this is not a double at all. I said, I know my rums and this is not a double. Anyway, she went off and then she came back and went, oh, can I can put some more in it if you want. And I said, no. I said, I'll have another one, please. As in, I'll have another, get me a double and I will pay for it. Just get me a double. I know this is a single. I can taste it. Just get me another double. And anyway, she bought me another double and they didn't charge me for it. So I got a double for free. And when the bill came, it was a single that they charged for. So I assume that they must have not heard me say a double please when I ordered the first drink, and they just heard me say a Morgan's and Coke. I wasn't complaining. I wasn't really complaining. I would have complained if they charged me for a double, but they didn't. They charged me for a single. Anyway, so I got a free double. So yeah, bit of an expensive meal, but we're out on holiday enjoying ourselves, and it will, is any meal worth that much? It's food at the end of the day. But yes, I think actually if I was going to pay that much for a meal, it was a very tasty meal, which was, subjective, worth the price. I'd say so. Very nice. So that was Friday, and then afterwards I took my mother for a nice walk because she was in a wheelchair. It was a 10-minute walk from the bed and breakfast, this place, so I pushed my mother there rather than drive, so I could have some drinks. So I pushed 10 minutes to get to the place, and then the seafront was literally about another 5 minutes further down the road. So I said, we'll go for a nice evening stroll. I can work off a bit of these calories that I just put in my body, and we can, it's a lovely warm 27 degrees at this point evening. Pushed her down to the seafront, and then thought to myself, I don't want the coffee in the room. I'm not a big fan of instant coffee out of the jar. I quite like my little cappuccino latte, caramel latte, vanilla latte kind of sachets. So I then found the local shop, Spa or whatever it was called, on the way back, and got myself my sachet coffees to have with my cakes that we'd got from Carnarvon for a nice little bit of supper. All of this time, my mum is still not horrendously poorly, just a bit sniffly, a bit coughy, something's not quite right. Anyway, fast forward to Saturday. You're going to get quite a lot of flim-flam, considering I'm supposed to be ill and can't talk. So Saturday comes around, and we're going on this train. It's called the Festiniog train. There's several lines, but it's supposed to be a steam train. So if you're a train enthusiast, right up your street. But it was so hot, they couldn't use steam. They had to use the diesel engine. I'm like, well, I'm not here for the steam, so I'm fine. I'm here for the ride and the views. I'd paid to go first class in the first class observation carriage, which was an idea at the time which seemed fantastically glorious, until the weather forecast comes through and it's 32 degrees, and you're in the carriage that's got the biggest windows on the entire train. Therefore, it's a greenhouse, and there's no aircon because it's an old thing, and the windows that open don't open that wide, and the air is so still outside there's not much of a breeze, so it was a bit uncomfortable. But there was only 6 people in the carriage, so we had the entire carriage to ourselves, so we could spread ourselves out and just, lovely views. Got to the top, wanted an iced mocha, so I ordered a nice iced mocha at this cafe when we got to this place called Blenheim, which was the top of the line for us. And their idea of a nice mocha was, I'll make you a mocha, as in a normal mocha, it's a hot mocha, and just put ice in it. No, that's just going to end up with a lukewarm, watery mocha at this point. That's not how you make an iced mocha, is it? And I don't drink iced coffee, but it was that hot that I thought, well, a nice coffee will be a good idea right now. An iced mocha will be delightful. No, it was, as I said it would be, it was just watery and lukewarm, because the ice wasn't enough to cool the coffee to ice temperature. So I didn't enjoy that, but anyway. Got back on the train to go back down to where we've come from and to finish the journey. We had to stop 10 minutes in because, the brakes, there's something wrong with the brake wire. We have to fix it. Not what you want to hear when you're going down steep hills, that the brakes are faulty. So it's to sit stationary for 20 minutes whilst they fix the brakes in a glass carriage, temperature rising. Now there's no air circulating because the thing ain't moving, and it's probably at this point around about 12:30 in the afternoon, peak sun time. It's a bit uncomfortable, to say the very least. Anyway, we get to the bottom of this place, get back to the station after our journey had finished and we didn't derail. The brakes did work, thankfully, after they fixed them. My mum goes to the bathroom and then comes out of the bathroom looking a bit pale and says, I've almost collapsed in the bathroom. Now, at this point, I'm saying to her, it's probably just a bit of heat stroke. We've been in that horrible train carriage. It's probably just a bit of heat stroke. Got her in the car, put the air conditioning on full blast, and then we went for lunch at a place called Dillon's in a village called Criccieth, which was not too far from where we were staying in Portmadog. Lovely names. We had this lovely dinner, and I had lasagna, because I'm a big lasagna fan, and this lasagna was delicious. Again, a bit of a pricey restaurant, £15 for lasagna, it's a bit pricey, but in terms of lasagna, it was Welsh beef lasagna, which, not quite as renowned as your Welsh lamb, but rather than being minced beef, it was like shredded, like pulled beef, like pulled pork style, so it was proper bits of beef shredded and pulled in lasagna form, which was actually really, really nice. The sauce was delicious. It wasn't a big portion, but actually was filling enough. Came with a bit of garlic bread. Lovely. Really enjoyed it. Then I got on in the wheelchair and pushed her about half a mile to the bakery, where it was half empty because it was now about 3 o'clock and clearly the bakery was shutting and people have obviously bought all the stock. And to get to that place, I had to push my mother in a wheelchair up a rather steep hill for about 50 metres. So the sweat, 30 odd degrees, don't forget, sweat is pouring off my face, my t-shirt's wet through. My mother's like, I don't want you pushing me this far, it's too hot, this is too much exertion for you. And I'm like, no, I'm going to the bakery. I'm getting to the bakery. Once I get my mind set on something, I'm doing it. And we got to the bakery and there's hardly anything left in it. I'm like, oh my God. Did get some Chelsea buns, which were really nice actually. And then I pushed my mother back down the hill and found the ice cream store and got some Nutella ice cream, which was almost worth the exertion. So at this point, me and my mother have been in the sun probably for most of the day. And this is hot sun that none of us are used to in this country. My mother's clearly not well, unknown what she's got at this time, but she's almost collapsed in the toilet not so long ago. We get back to the room after getting in the car and going back home, our home away from home, if you will. I go outside to read my book and have a bit of downtime before we're going to go for a meal. And we were both looking forward to going for an Indian because we didn't want anything too fancy. We'd paid for the fancy meal the night before, we'd had the fancy lunch. We wanted something simple, so it was a toss-up between fish and chips or a curry, both of which we'd seen on the way to the restaurant the night before. When we were walking through the town, we saw a couple of places. Oh, that looks nice. The fish and chips smell good. And then we walked past an Indian, and oh, that looks nice. Checked him out on TripAdvisor. Yeah, pretty good reviews. Yeah. So we were going to get an Indian that night, and we were both really looking forward to it. Anyway, I get a phone call on my mobile about half an hour into reading my book. Mother says I'm not well. I'm really not well. I'm like, oh. Rushed upstairs and she's laid in bed and she says my body's aching, I'm feeling shivery, I feel horrendous. And I'm like, right, from what you've said and from the symptoms you've got, I think you might have COVID. And it just the way and so I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go buy some testing kits from the Tesco's around the corner just to see what's going on. Because I'm cooped up with you, and if I get it, I really shouldn't be going into the office. So I need to know if you've got it, really, to be, fair to my colleagues and all that. And lo and behold, that's what she had. So I was like, oh no. And it's like, I'm on countdown now. Because I've been in a car with you for 3 hours. I've been in the car with you today. I've been in a train with you all day. I've been, I've been in a bedroom with you for several hours. There's no way I'm not getting this. Clearly I'm getting it, aren't I? So I started with a scratchy throat on the Sunday. So, as I say, on the Sunday, we head home first thing in the morning. We were supposed to go somewhere else on the Sunday and head off in the afternoon, but we headed off in the 7 o'clock Sunday morning, which was an ordeal because my mother was clearly very unwell and had no energy, but she had to pack a case and get out of the house and sit in the car. She slept most of the journey, which is unlike her because she doesn't sleep in the car very well, but she slept the whole journey pretty much. Get her home and everything else, and I start with a scratchy throat, and I'm like, this can't be COVID already. It takes about 4 days to incubate. This can't be it. This must be something else I've picked up, surely. Unless she had it maybe on the Thursday or something, I don't know. But anyway, sore throat, scratchy throat, nothing really major for me Sunday. Monday, again, bit of a scratchiness. Started with a slight sniffly nose. Tested for COVID, nothing. Told my manager I might have COVID, not sure just yet, but just in case I need to have my office days changed this week, so I have to work from home. I'm just letting you know in advance. Yesterday, played football. Tested yesterday, still completely negative, but yesterday after football, started with a cough. And I started to sneeze. A bit sneezy, coughing, out of the blue. Just like that. The sore throat, the scratchy throat was wearing off a bit, but then started to get a bit of blocked nose, a bit sneezy, a bit coughy. Just felt a little bit flat. I thought, I went to bed thinking I'm going to wake up and I'm going to be bedbound. Aches and pains, because if I was like anything like my mother, I was going to be literally in bed all day, because she's been hit hard with it. So I was expecting to wake up this morning feeling like that. I woke up this morning thinking, I don't feel too bad. Still got a bit of a sniffly nose, still a bit of a cough. My sore throat's pretty much gone. A little bit clammy, but nothing like massive temperature. So I was like, no, I don't think I've got it. This must be a different virus that I've picked up, because it's come out far too quick and I don't feel horrendous. But I thought, right, last test that I've got out of the tests, let me just test myself today, because if I haven't got it, I'm going into the office tomorrow and having done with it. So tested this morning and no, positive. I'm like, oh, damn. So yeah, and as the day has progressed, I've got progressively worse. Not to the state that my mother's was in, but because of all the coughing, it's just drained me of energy. You can probably hear it in my voice. I'm not exactly my usual bubbly self. I'm a bit flat. But I penciled this stream in thinking I'm feeling fine. I typed it in the messages at work. I said I've got COVID, but I feel fine. I feel just a bit sniffly. I'm obviously not coming to the office anytime soon, but I'm fine to work. I'm all right. And then maybe about 5 o'clock-ish, I'm like, oh, yeah, going a bit downhill here. But I think it's a coughing. I just think it just drains you of energy, just constantly coughing all the time. So if this is I'm touching wood here, if this is the sum of how as bad as it gets for me, I'll be over the moon. Now tomorrow, I've got somebody coming to fix my fence, or to put a new fence up. All the wood is waiting in my driveway, and I really should help the man move the wood into the back garden along with the 14 bags of cement. That's going to be a problem, and we've got the C word, so I'm kind of thinking to myself, do I tell the man that we've got this, because he's not going to be coming into the house, really, and just let my nephew do all the hard lifting, because I've waited ages to get this fence done, and if he doesn't do it tomorrow, he might not be able to do it for another couple of weeks, and then this wood is going to be sat in my drive for ages. So I'm just going to probably just let him crack on and just keep my distance from him. Maybe just put a mask on or something, I don't know. Maybe a bit unkind that, to be fair, but hey ho. So there you go, there's your long flim flam today, folks. Wales, fantastic place, but I feel like I've been cut short because we didn't get to finish all our plans. This is the fence man. Hello.
Hello, Damien.
How do you do, Mick? How you doing?
All right, mate.
Sniffling away. Hello there. Oh dear. Yeah. Doopy-doopy-doo. Right, where are we? Let's start cracking on. Anyway, good evening, Ollie. Good evening, Liv. Good to see you all. What's a Chelsea bun? You'll have to Google it. It's hard to explain. It's basically like a bun. It's like a pastry with raisins in. But it's very nice. Some sugar on. Very nice. Yes, and I am younger and more fit. That's very true. Younger, not young. It's a comparative thing. Definitely fit-ish. Not as fit as I used to be, because I don't do as much cardio at home anymore, but I still play football, so I'm relatively fit. There you go. So yeah, the fence man's coming tomorrow. I didn't disclose my illness, but he's going to be outside all of the day, so as long as we get all of the stuff out in the back garden for him, we don't have to come in the house. Put a big X on the door. Condemned. If you need the toilet, mate, you're going to be screwed. We'll give you a bucket. It's fine. Anyway, there you go. Right, so we're in Broken Hills. We might actually get some stuff done today in the game. Imagine if this was the sum of my stream today. Right, folks, I'm too ill. See you later. I wonder if you could turn that off. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a number of crowns. There's like a crown, and then number 1, number 2, number 3, and I think it's based on how much you're chatting. And I don't know if you can see that as well as me, but I don't like it. I wonder if you could turn it off. Shelley doesn't even have a crown. Yeah, you don't even have a crown on my screen, Shelley. You're crownless. Why can't I see a crown next to you? Crazy Canucks number 1, Liv's number 2, Ollie's now a number 1, was a number 2. Liv's now a number 3, you've been pushed down. Yeah, so that's this system promotes people's spam. Not that you do it anyway, but strange. Very strange. Anyway. Spam away, please. Keep me entertained. I'm ill. I need entertaining. But yeah, Shelley, yes, you don't. You're special, Shelley. You don't need a crown and a number. The system knows that you're what's the word I'm looking for? Priceless, perhaps, crownless. Right. Anyway, let's crack on. This will be a shorter session. I just planned to finish the Broken Hills bit today. If we finish Broken Hills, happy days. There's a couple of things that I wanted to there's a couple of things I wanted to achieve today. The first thing is to explore Broken Hills. Now, I thought we'd finished exploring Broken Hills, and I was going to get Marcus, ditch Myron, and head off into the sunset. And then I realised, as I was looking off camera, there's another part of town here. There's another part of town. So, there's another bit to Broken Hills. So we're going to explore that this session. And then we're going to do something that is not something that I don't usually do, but we're going to do a little bit of gaming, a bit of a gamey type thing. But it's justified, partially because this is a semi-blind playthrough. These are not the kind of things I do in a blind playthrough, but in a semi-blind playthrough, I don't mind bending my rules a little bit. And the rules that I'm bending are: we want big green hulking man. Bodyguard pack mule extraordinaire here. We want him in our party. Now, to do that, we have to ditch Myron, which makes no sense to me. Why cannot the glorious Morgan have 3 people? You could roleplay it as they don't like each other, so you have to, split them up or whatever. But it's linked to your charisma, your party limit. And our charisma is 4, so our party limit is 2. So to be able to get 3 people in my party, I need a charisma of 6. Now, the charisma check only occurs when you're hiring. So if we get to Charisma 6 and hire this guy, he can join the party without us kicking Myron out, which saves me a half an hour's worth of inventory management. And he comes along and we get 3 people in the party. The bonus to that is when we lose our Charisma, if we were to temporarily boost it to 6, and it goes back down to 4, it doesn't matter, because it only matters when you're taking them on. That's the Charisma check part. So the way that we can increase our charisma is 2 ways. The first way is, I think we saw this item when we were trying to steal from people or look what people had in their inventories, is Salvatore's right-hand man in New Reno has a set of sunglasses, which I'm sure I've seen this playthrough, and I'm sure I commented on them. Apparently those raise your charisma by 1. If we wanted to go all the way to New Reno to do that, which is a long way just to get a set of sunglasses. The alternative solution is to use Mentats, which increase your charisma by 1. And you can use 2 sets of Mentats to increase your charisma by 2 because they do stack. You suffer a massive crash for 4 days after you've used them. That's not a problem. We'll just put our feet up for 4 days and not do anything strenuous. Maybe Morgan's developed a bit of a virus too for those 4 days. Who knows? There's a chance we get addicted to Mentats, which would be a catastrophe. But if we're going to use that system to get 3 party members, then I feel like we should probably live with the consequences of using Mentats to get there. So we'll get Mentats on our journey round Broken Hills, because there are people that sell Mentats here. I have looked at this in advance. And we'll use 2 sets, get our charisma to 6, my nose is blocked now, and we'll get Marcus in the party, and then we'll have a Mentats crash and decide what we're going to do after that. Addiction it's a 15% chance to get addicted, which if you were just using 1 set of Mentats, is 15%. If you're using 2 sets of Mentats, it's a slightly higher percentage, isn't it? But we'll see what happens. Anyway, so that's the plan for today's session. Explore the residential area of Broken Hills and get stoned on Mentats, addicted to Mentats, and get a great big hulking green man in our party. Myron is obviously impressed with him because he's gone into his property, helped himself. Could we go somewhere where there's more women? What, and less big green monsters? Yeah. Perhaps another time. Right, here we are. Second area of Broken Hills. Apparently this is the residential area. There's loads of little houses. And loads of green monsters. Mutants. And a mine. Which I don't know if the mine, you can actually go in the mine or not, but we will find out very shortly. So I think what we'll do is we will start at the south end of town and we will make our way northwards. I think is probably the best plan here. There are more flies gathered on this building than you have ever seen in one place. There must be something tempting within. Oh, there's a manhole cover here. What's this? Oh. Is there a lower part of town? There's loads of ants here! Excuse me. And there's a ladder there. Hey! There's lots of bodies here. That looks like an alien. Okay, now this looks like something that we might want to be interested in exploring. I don't think little piddly ants are going to be much of a problem for us. The only problem I feel is going to be wasting ammunition on the damn things. But I want to see what this is all about. Although there's nothing, when I'm pressing the shift key, there's nothing highlighting that there's any loot here. Although we're looking potentially for some missing people. We're in combat. For Marcus. 2 missing people, apparently. I mean, could this be missing people? Possibly. I don't want to explore this area just yet, though. Can we not leave now? Yeah. We'll come back to that later. Yeah, find the missing people. I think I'm not. I'd put a little bit of money on the fact that we've probably found them. Probably found them. Although to be fair, why the hell haven't they found them? It's right in the sewers of this place. It's the first place you'd look, surely. No, nothing there. Oh, another painting of Elvis. We've already got one of them. I think we give it to Sullick to look after. Yes, I believe we did. It's a quest item, apparently. Come in already. Close the door behind you. Don't let in the flies. You may notice the flies. Is he shouting? He must be shouting. All right. No need to shout. Sorry, I'm just a little on edge. All these damn flies and no air conditioning. If I just had a little more power, I'd be able to shake them. But I don't. We didn't find them. We backed out the game once we saw some ants. Listen, our senses were tingling. Who are you? How do you get the power? If I get a little more power, why are the flies coming? What is with these flies? They come here because for some odd reason I exude fly nutrients. My body is rich with food for them, and this sweating just makes it worse. Happy days. So let's just take a bath in the wasteland. When did you last see a bath, Morgan? I've tried that. I've tried everything. The only thing that keeps the flies off me is not to sweat. And when I don't have enough power to keep cool, I can't. Okay. Where did the flies come from? Okay. All right, more questions. Where's the power generator? Who are you? We've probably already... Oh, have you asked that? Eric! I'm Eric. I used to run the hotel in town, but I've had to sell it because of my fly problem. I also run the tavern, but had to get out of that too for the same reason. Finally, I used to run the generator, but the flies kept getting in it. That's an awful lot of jobs. Where is the power generator? There's a power generating station downtown that controls the power to the city. If you could just go there and get permission to give me a little more energy for my air conditioning, I'd be grateful. How grateful? Cash or equipment? Let's get to the crux of this matter. I could scrape a little something together for you if you do it. I can't promise much, but then it's not too huge a favour either. Okay, I'll get your power, just make sure you got something for me. Oh, I can't tell you how grateful I am. Please, let me know as soon as you're done so I can turn up the air conditioning and take a bath. Will do. So long, sucker. Right, we'll do that in a second. Broken Hills. Divert more electrical power to Eric's home. Now, he said downtown, which is this area, I think. I didn't recall seeing a generator downtown. Let me see here. Yeah, my nose is getting worse. Was there a power generator downtown? Did we maybe not see properly? Or maybe speak to Marcus? Or unless it's out of town, as in, like... Oh, what's this here? This looks like... No, this is a general store. Pipes. What? Where did these footlockers come from? Did I loot these before or not? I don't think I did. Oh, can we even get there? I don't think we can we? How odd. No, we can't get there. There's no doors at the rear of these buildings. Right, power generator. Let me just go to the world map transition to see whether or not it's a separate area to town. No, it is in Broken Hill somewhere. It is in the downtown area. Okay. Power generator. Power generator. Who do we need to speak to about power generator? Probably Marcus. I'll speak to... Well, he's the head honcho, isn't he? If he doesn't know anything about power generator, nobody will.
Something else you wanted?
No. Apparently not. Power generator. There was something here. No, this is the bar. No power generator here. Who's here? There's a prison. No power generator there. Oh, what about this guy? There's no power there. No. nothing doing here. What's this big building here? Have we been in here? This building must have something inside it. Ah! We didn't explore this in the last session, did we? This building. I thought we couldn't get in here in the last session. Apparently we can. There's a door right here. Aha! An untapped area of downtown. You're not supposed to be here. What do you want? Who are you? I'm the supervisor of this refinery. What do you want? I want some uranium. What is this place? This is the refinery of Broken Hills. This is where we purify the ore dug from the mine. What do you want? Barter? You have uranium to sell? 20 coins and some flares. Not really what I'm after. I'm after you to reroute the power to Eric. He stinks. Nothing. I want some uranium. Then die. Okay, bye. I just thought I'd ask. You know, maybe it would be cool to take a bit of uranium around. Door entry computer? Right, I reckon we're going to have to reroute the power ourselves. Unless there's a supervisor here that will be willing to do it that we could convince. No. No. How would you reroute power? How would you reroute power, I wonder? Science, what's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's this here? Door entry computer. I don't think this is the It's just. It's got to be this. This has got to be. This is to purify the uranium. Maybe I'm getting my wrong end of the stick here. What's? Oh, this is the hotel. No, not really seeing much here that might resemble being able to divert power. Spoke to him. Door entry computer. Yeah, it's not looking good, is it? Yeah, this doesn't look like a generator, does it, really? But this must be getting power from somewhere, though. Equipment access. Yeah. This guy, not really helpful. I reckon if this was a place that we might be able to ask this man if he's a supervisor, but we can't, so I don't think this is the place to get the power, but nice to know that we have found somewhere that we failed to find the first time around. This place doesn't look like a place there. You get a generator. This place here, no, this is the Doctor Man. No, I'm not really seeing it. Nothing in the hotel. I wonder if we can ask Eric a bit more detail, in a bit more detail where we would be able to get more power from. Have we been back in here? What's this building here? Come here. Sounds like we needed to ask somebody. Aha! This looks like a generator. What do you want? Eric has asked me to adjust the power ration to his house. He said that he's sweating too much. As if that's a reason to adjust the power. Man's sweating too much. Oh, of course, right away. I'll upset the balance of power across this entire town for him. Why not? Eric wants more power? Eric can't have more power. This is a very delicate balance of energy we run through here. as I suspected. And if Eric gets more power, then the hospital shuts down, or the lights, or the mine. We can't have that. Listen, using my extreme intelligence, if this machine is run on uranium slugs, you have more than enough power to fill this place and New Reno and not even notice the drain. Now cough it up, will you? I haven't got time for this. Well, sure, that's technically true, but nothing. You're just lazy. Now move it. Look, Morgan's unwell, alright? He ain't got time for this messing around malarkey. Just flip into it or else guns come out. Look, you don't have to be mean about it. He ducks his head and turns the dial. There, now please tell him to stop complaining. Thank you, you're all heart. That was easy enough. Very good. Oh, 1,000 experience. That'll do nicely. Okay, now this is now the dinner. This is the dinner order. Bear with me. Hello. 9 o'clock, please. Okay. Yeah. Bye. Right, where were we? I'm a bit hot now. Temperature is up and down, it seems. Right, where's Mr. Sweaty Man? Here he is. There are fewer flies on this building than before. Good. I can imagine the stench was horrendous. You're done with the generator? Thank you so much. I can't even begin to describe how grateful I am. Yes. The common way to express thanks where I come from is through gifts of money or equipment, preferably money, because I can't carry much else. Francis the Mutant has a power fist. He keeps betting it in arm wrestling contests. The problem is being stronger than him. If you're interested, I can give you some pills that should give you the edge over him. Oh, he's going to give us buff out. We already have buff out, but even now it's not going to help us. If you can give us some free pills to buff our charisma, however. Getting Borka to turn my AC on higher too. Hey, what AC? We're in the UK. AC doesn't exist in this country. I'd rather have cash. 150 caps! The Power Fist is probably worth more, but even with the pills, we ain't beating him in an arm wrestling contest, so we'll just take the 150 caps. Thank you. So long, sucker! Are you comfy now? Oh, yes. Flies have lessened, the air is cool, and I'm less sweaty. Right. I hear you have something that... Yeah, look, he's got lots of buff out. He's got one set of Mentats. How much? 341. We'll park that for a second, because there's somebody else here that's got Mentats that might be cheaper. And he's got 5 sets of them, so we need 2 sets. 341. Let's bank that information. I'm worse off than Mux. Exactly. People in the wasteland have got flipping AC, and here I am in the developed country that's not being ravaged by nuclear warfare, and I haven't got any. I've got a good old-fashioned window. A happy medium for us in the UK if you don't want to pay for an expensive AC system that you'll probably turn on for 2 weeks, maybe 4 at a push of the year. They do these lovely little fans that you put water in. No, let me get this right. They're like cooler fan things. So they're a fan, but rather than blowing just circulating the warm air around, they've got like a basin thing, and you fill it with water. Am I getting this right, or do you fill it with ice? No, I think you fill it with water, and I think the system cools it and then chucks out cold air at you, because it's air-conditioned, cooled, or it's cooled air. Because if you get a fan, Mum's got a fan downstairs, it just blows hot air in your face. I've never been the biggest fan of fans. But you can get these fans that, as I say, have this system where it actually blows cold area, which is much better. They're about 100 quid though. Well, not cheap, but it's cheaper than an AC system. Plus, our houses are designed to keep you warm, so you know the cavity wall insulation, the loft insulation. The houses are here designed to keep heat in, double glazed windows. So when it gets hot, this is why when people say that they live in hot countries and we moan in the UK when it gets a bit hot, they're like, "Oh my God, it's just a bit of heat." Yeah, but like our houses and everything is designed to keep heat in. If you're in a hot country, it's probably designed to keep heat out. You know what I mean? Anyway. So long, Eric. How much do we need to level up? Another 5,000. Who's this lady? Ooh. Myron! You were talking about more women. Found one. But if she just might be a regular person and not somebody that's selling a body, we'll have to ask. Nope. She's just a regular Joe. Or a regular Jane, actually. And another regular man. Yeah. Marcus must be pissed at humans. Why? Because one tried to plot to kill him? We're not all like that. Some of us are pro-mutant. We're not pro-mutant, really. We're just pro-big people protecting us in the wasteland. Meat shields. You are a good one, you are. I'm a very good one. Now let me just open this door and steal your belongings. That's how good I am. Oh, you have no belongings to steal? Well then, I am truly angelic. Oh. What kind of... I'm sure they put this... The developers do this on purpose. Haha, we'll put lockers here. They'll be rummaging through them expecting to find something and there'll be absolutely nothing for them. Haha. 30 seconds of time they'll never get back. You evil people. Aha! This is the man with the mentats. Right, so we explored all of the buildings there. There's the sewers to explore where we're going to hopefully find missing people, although unless they've got name tags on them, how are we going to identify who the hell they are? We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Maybe we should take Marcus down there. Maybe he'll recognise them. Maybe we take Marcus down there with us. He can minigun them to death, the giant ants, and really waste ammunition. If he's got good strength, we could probably give him a sledgehammer or something. Although we don't have any of those left, do we? I think Cassidy might have one left. Otherwise, Sulik has it. Right. Let's quick save it. We've not saved it for a little while, just in case something goes horribly wrong. Tends to happen when I'm playing a game. Right, okay. Hello, Mr. Man. How on earth are you? Is this one of those machines? Hollow generator. I was wondering if it's one of those machines that might boost your stats. What is it you want? Out with it. I'm a busy man. Who are you and what's with the pet scorpion? We have bad memories of scorpions, if you remember from the last session. Not our favourite species right now. I am the Professor. We could probably give him the Power Fist, but how are we going to win an arm wrestling contest? Even with buff out. It wasn't enough to win in boxing. I mean, we could give it a try. Power Fist with a big, strong, hulking man is probably a very good combination. I would love to see him punching raiders in the face into 1,000 pieces. What's the worst that can happen if we lose the arm wrestling contest? We might lose a bit of cash, maybe? That we gamble? It's probably worth the risk. Have him do the arm wrestling for us. That's another option. I somehow don't think so, but again, could be worth the trial. What I do is applied intelligence testing. I create chemical compounds to increase intelligence. I'm trying some out on this red scorpion here, after my failure with the plant. A plant? Of course! I tried it out on a plant. I'm trying to increase intelligence from the ground up. Okay. Have you made anything that actually works? Yes, I have, thank you very much. You ever hear of Mentats? I helped develop a method for easy mass production of that chem. And others. Lots of others. So we have Mr. Jet in our party, and now we have Mr. Mentats here. All we need is Mr. Buffout, and we have found the whole kit and caboodle. We could just become a drug baron. Have him make us our Mentats, have Myron make our jet, find the Buffout guy, and we could just sell it from our car, like an ice cream truck. Get a fancy horn, driving through the waves, dingly ding 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 ding. Out of the window, job's a good one, rake in the caps. See you next week. Off we go. Mobile drug factory, mobile drug car, drug van. Who needs ice creams? Money making scheme at its finest. I think we've got a business opportunity here. Right, I'd like to try my skills out against your Scorpion. What skills? Mental skills, intelligence skills, or fighting skills? Because, as I said, we have a bad experience with Scorpions. You wish to take a test, eh? Do you want to test your manual dexterity, or your perception, or your intelligence? Well, clearly we're an intelligent person. Let's test the smarts. Surely I can outsmart a flipping... what's the technical term for a scorpion? The Latin term? It's not an arachnid, that's a spider. It's, like an anthropod or something? Anthropod? Is that right? I'm not intelligence 9, by the way. I'm intelligence 7, maybe, I don't know. 6, 5? I'm going to go with 7. I got to the final of the chase, alright? I'm not... somebody find out what is the term for the collective term for, not like a group of scorpions, but obviously the genii, what's you know, for that type of animal. Somebody find it out for me, please. Put me out my misery. Anyway, in the meantime, you and the Scorpion will be playing a game of my own devising. I call it chess. Are you ready? Chess. Well, I'm sure we can beat a Scorpion at chess. Sign me up. Who wins at chess? It's probably just based on your intelligence skill. We must win. We're playing a Scorpion at chess. No, we lost at chess. Scorpion-y day. What? We lost. We lost at chess to a Scorpion, for heaven's sake. Is there anything to be gained by taking any more of these tests? How about my perception? Test my eyes. No, I've got agility 9 as well. Test my agility. I will out-agile this thing. Scorpion-y day. I did not know that. Very well. I will be matching you against the Scorpion. You will both attempt to unlock those boxes. Good luck. Let's do it. We are experts in opening locks. Ha-ha! Beat that, Mr. Exoskeleton. Oh, he did it too. I did it first. How the hell did you pick a lock with claws? Well, that was a tie. Okay, so we've lost one, and we've won one. The deciding bout is test of eyeballs. Test my eyes with perception 4, 5. Right, you will stand behind this rail, and you and the Scorpion will tell me the letters you read, from top to bottom, left to right. Oh, they are arachnids. Oh, okay. Moo, moo. No, that's way off. Swings its tail around. Correct, good boy, good boy. Your Morse code skills are improving nicely. Okay, we lost to the Scorpion over the rounds. We did get some experience points for winning well, tying at opening locks. Now we hate Scorpions even more. I wonder if we could actually just kill it, you know, just whip out a shotgun and blast it in the face. How'd you like it then, Professor? Right, is this the sum of your ability? Just take hang fire. This person will not barter. He's supposed to have mentats. How can't we can't buy mentats. He's got mentats and we can't barter with him. This is a problem because there's only one set of mentats in this town unless we can get the mentats from him, and he's supposed to have like 5 sets of mentats, and he's just talked about creating lots of mentats. These you can't open. Oh no, what the hell do we do? Why can't we... Maybe we had to beat the Scorpion to unlock something. I'm a busy man. I'll take with your test. What was with you and the Scorpion? You tried it on a plant. Let's take a test. Yes. If anything that works, take a test. Mass production of mentats. Take a test. I don't know. This person will not barter with you. Why? Okay. And he's just got really pissy about me constantly talking to him. Right, okay, we've got a bit of a pickle then, haven't we? If we can't get any more mentats in town, and I thought he had all the mentats apparently. That's a bit of a shame. Means I'm going to have to drive all the way to New Reno to pick up some sunglasses. Pick up some sunglasses. Because it's worth driving across the wasteland to get a big green bodyguard, I'll tell you that much for free. Alrighty. If anybody knows how to get mentats from that man, please do let me know. Otherwise, we've got another road trip ahead of us. A worried man. What are you doing in my house? I'm looking for mentats. Oh, he's got mentats! Oh, problem. Yours are a bit more expensive, but you know what? I'll make an exception to the rule in terms of I'll just buy them even though you're not as cheap as the other people. I need 2 sets of them. What are you doing in my house? Who are you? I'm Morgan. Great, pleased to meet you. You look like you're an adventuring type, right? Kind of. The reason I ask, you see, is because my wife is missing. I don't know where she is. She's been gone for days. I've asked around town and no one has seen her. Can you find her for me? What's in it for me? What's in it for me? I'm in a needs rewarding kind of mood today. Everything I do is never free. 500? That's good enough. Oh, he's giving me money up front. Ha, you idiot. Ha, you idiot. He's giving me the money up front as if I'm going to do the job, you fool. Find my wife. Maybe she's shacked up with someone else. Maybe she left me, but I just need to know. Okay, I'll feign interest. What does she look like? She's blonde, sexy, and has the most incredible singing voice. I last saw her walking around this area. She didn't like mutants or ghouls, so she wouldn't have been near any of them. Nobody knows where she went. In fact, she just disappeared. Okay, I'll take you. Those mentats. I'll use that money you've just given me to pay for the mentats. Alright? Thanks very much. I'm still in 90 profit. It's fine. Thanks very much. Good day, sir. If I see any pretty blonde ladies, I'll let you know. That's if she's not coming in my vehicle first. You know, I've got a big selling point here. Why should I come with you? I've got a car. Oh! It's got to be a selling point. It's got to be. Ladies got to be tripping over themselves for a ride in my automobile. This looks like A barn. Can't believe he paid up front. I mean, what kind of an idiot is he? Do I look like the kind of person that's going to help you out of the goodness of my heart? You've paid me, now I'm happily running away. Okay. What was I saying? I don't know. What were you saying? I'm just here to look through your bookcase. Nothing there. I've not seen any pretty blonde ladies. I bet she's I bet she's also down in the bloody sewers, chewed to bits. Unless that's her there. We'll have to interrogate her. You probably turn me in. Only if you plan to kill somebody. Otherwise, you're safe. Right, big green mutant monster here. What does he want? Some humans tried to kill us. Maybe we kill them instead. Okay. Alright, big guy. Right, Mr. Eric. You sell drugs? I want them. 341, that'll do for me. Anything we can exchange? I don't think we need like all that bloody Radex. 300, there you go. Save a bit of money. How much is that worth? 800. How much is that worth? 491. Yeah. Oops. 41 coins. There we go. Can't be a good old-fashioned bartering, can you? They're genetically modifying crabs with cheetah genes. Oh, that's a terrible joke. Terrible. Christmas cracker standard, that. Excuse me. The underside of my tongue is hurting now. Very strange. It's quite sore. I don't know. Maybe it's all the coughing. Right, we have 2 sets of mentats. This is going to be the last thing that we do before we leave town. Although, I'm tempted to get Marcus and then take him down into the sewers, but we won't have a mentat crash immediately, so we have time to do that, actually. Who are you? Whoa, big guy with gun. Don't mess with him. You're the new guy in town. No, genius. We're not going to obviously say that to a man or a mutant with a big gun. That's right. Oh. Have we heard he's having a little trouble with the mine? Maybe we have. Our air purifier is broken. It's on the bottom level. We've got no parts and we've got no protective equipment. Without parts we can't fix it. Without the protection, the radon gas will nail us. Are you any good with your hands? No, not really. Well, if you ever happen to think of a way, let me know. Will do. That sounds like a horrendous job. Radon gas, and we have not got a single thing. Repair? What repair skill? If we'd have had, what's his face that got shot into 1,000 pieces with us? Vic, he was the repairman, wasn't he? What can you tell me about this town? Steve or Marcus. Okay, thanks. How are things? Always could be better. Yeah. Oh, sorry, we've already done that, haven't we? Okay. Well, we're not doing that. That quest sounds horrendous. No. Not doing it. Oh, we can't even exit this and get on with humans. Things are pretty good. Okay, very good. Very good, very good, very good. These are all minions and probably not worth talking to, but we'll just have a quick look. Thank you, Myron. Excuse me. What do you want? What do you do around here? No, such quite a lot of conversation to have this guy. Well, the mine's shut down because we haven't got an air purifier that works. There's a saloon, there's the Caravaneers, there's the general store, what are we talking about? Nothing. Thank you for your time. What do you want? Who are you? I'm one of the miners. Do you want someone important? Nope. Alright, bye then. Goodbye. So, we probably need a decent repair skill to fix the air purifier, but to fix the air purifier, we need to get rid of the radon gas. Nah. We could have a look very quickly. If there's anything obvious. Oh, hangfire. Oh, there's a Deathclaw in here. There's the air purifier. So to get to the air purifier, we have to get through this series of caves, and we get to there, and we probably need to repair that, which we don't have a repair skill. Where's the gas he's talking about? I can't see any gas. Can you see any gas, people? See any toxic gas here? I mean, to get to this air purifier, probably this thing here. We can actually go just past a few ants. It's probably worth an attempt at this point, right? Can we kick these? I don't want to waste ammunition, really. Or punch it. Oh no. Oh, for God's sake. There really is no need. They're only ants. Okay. We're gonna see. Why is there a Deathclaw in here? It's a random Deathclaw. We're going to see what that machine is and if we can fix it. If we can fix it, then happy days. But I'm not convinced. Get a bit of XP for killing some ants. Maybe we can sneak by a lot of these ants with our whopping 48% sneak skill. Probably can, to be fair. I think past a few of them at least. Hopefully there's no traps here. I can't see any... Oh. I feel like we have probably walked into a trap. Because I've been hit for 14 hit points, Myron's been hit for 14 hit points, Cassidy was hit for 13 points, you were hit for 11 points, Myron was hit for 12, Cassidy was hit for 12. What the hell's happened here? Oh, is this radon gas? Oh, this is probably radon gas. Being gassed out here. It's a bit deceptive because you can't see the gas. But then radon gas is probably not... You can't see it, can you? Radon is colourless. I mean, the game didn't have to be that accurate, did it, really? It didn't have to be that accurate. Could have given us a clue, made the place green. Let's get the hell out of here quickly. Quickly. We're all dying. Holy cow. We're on death's door here. Severely wounded. Severely wounded. Right, oh. Oh. I didn't bank on it being colourless. I know radon is colourless in real life, but I mean... Oh, no. This has put a spanner in our plan a little bit now, because we have to rest now. Unless we use stim packs. And we've got lots of ants to fight in the next little area down here. I mean, they're only ants. Let's go get Marcus. I think what we're going to do is we're going to rest overnight, get a little bit of hit points back, and then we're going to get Marcus, I think, now. we happy that we've done everything that we need to do here? I think so. Finding the missing people, I think that could be them in the sewers. If it's not, then we're not finding those people either. We're not doing that mission with where we just come out of because it's almost killed us. We were going to do it in the first place, and we shouldn't have even entertained the idea, but hell, we couldn't resist. I wonder if there's anything in this game that you could put on like a mask or something, like a gas mask. Maybe a power armor mask might do it, I don't know. Power armor suit. Who knows? Right, a blue flash. Right. I will quick save it. And we will use 2 sets of mentats. Now this could go horribly wrong. There we go. No addiction. Fingers crossed. No addiction. Charisma 6. Happy diddly days.
Something else you wanted?
I think you should travel with me. By the power of these pills, I think you should travel with me.
There's too much going on right now. When things calm down, then I just might.
What things are going on, mate? I've just thought, do I have to solve the town's entire problems, like the mine and stuff, before he'll come? I just wasted 1,000 coins on men. Bye. Did I save it before I took the mentats or afterwards? Sorry, this is not usually my style, but I'm feeling ill and I'm not myself. Okay. Excuse me. Right, that didn't happen. So apparently there's too much going on in the town here for him to leave. So I think we have to find the missing people first and maybe sort the mine problem out first. As soon as those 2 problems are sorted, then the town is free of its troubles and we get to take him away because the town won't need a mayor. Right, that's interesting. Okay, so the missing people problem, we have a potential lead, not a permanent proper lead, but a potential lead in the sewers where the ants are. So we can do that now. The radon gas mine problem is a little bit more of a little bit more of an issue. Can we stay in the hotel? Maybe get a bit more of a restful sleep, perhaps. No, not really. There's no proprietor. Buggeration. Right, we're going to rest till morning. We're in morning. We're going to rest 24 hours. Rest until the party's healed? No, we'll just rest until tomorrow morning. It's probably not going to heal that many hit points, but yeah, well, it'll have to do. 21. Okay, it's a bit better. It's better than nothing. Right. Well, we shall see what the... We can kill the ants pretty easily, so we'll go and kill the ants and see who we can find among those dismembered remains. And we'll take it from there. Oh, for heaven's sake. I mean, even I don't want to waste my ammunition, but I may have to. Oh, there's quite a few of these buggers here. Myron, I hope you like ants. Couple of slaps. They ain't gonna die. What do you think you're doing? Myron, why are you running away from ants, for heaven's sake? You're probably running away from Cassidy's gunfire. Alrighty. Oh, what a flipping moron. Oh my god, how on earth can an ant hit me for the... I'm gonna be killed by an ant! An ant is going to kill me! Okay. Perhaps now is not the time to save ammunition. You blasted creature! We've got 3 hit points. I think I should probably use at least one stim back here. Or a super... No, I'm not using a super stim. Having a laugh. A couple of regular stims I'll have to do. There we go. And then we'll have to shoot these things dead because they are a menace. I mean, I wonder what all these different ladders, where they go. We'll have to check out all these ladders, you know. Where do they lead? I do wonder. Is there a queen ant? I don't know. We shall find out. Where are we? Where are you, creature? There you are. And there you go. In fact, what I might do is I might full metal jacket or jacketed hollow points. Yeah, the full metal jackets I'm not going to be using as much, so I'll probably let's undo that, put that in like that. Right, let's use these ones because these ones are not as effective in general, so we'll use these ones. Right, how effective can we sneak past? Some ants. Where's this? This probably into somebody's house. Okay, that's a bit too close. Okay. I thought I'd try it, you know. Two ants with one turn. We've got this covered. We've got this covered. We're on to a winner here. 2 magnum shots. Goodbye, ants. Oh, there comes another one. Oh, yeah. Morgan, the great ant killer. They are a pest. Oh, here they come again. More of them. Okay, don't worry, team. I shall take care of this problem. Rent to kill has arrived. Why do you have access to the sewers in your house? You dodgy fella. Very dodgy. Got my eye on you, mister. Right, where's the next ladder? It's right at the very top. We will go there. That might go into, I don't know, might take us into the mines possibly, I'm not sure. Right, which is the quickest way to the pile of bodies? This way. Oh, no worries, Liv. La-di-da. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Oh. Should probably make sure that we are using the right ammunition. I think it is. I think it is. Dooby-dooby-doo. Dooby-dooby-dooby-doo. Okay, let's just blast our way through this last few set of critters. Whoa, there's... Oh my god! Oh, we missed! Oh my... No! No! Cassidy, not near me. Don't shoot near me, you absolute imbecile. You moron. You trying to kill me? Okay, you run away. You run away. Oh, we can't still end combat here. Follow me, team. Stop killing everything in sight, will you? I'm on a mission here. You might want to kill these creatures that are swarming you. You're on your own, pal. I've got my own set to deal with. Oh, I need to reload it. Ah. How have you let them get that close to you? Why aren't you actually doing something? He's doing alright. He's doing alright. Let's kill this last one here. 66%. There we go. I can't end combat because there's Cassidy's. Oh, you. 18 hit points? For heaven's sake, man. Can I not rely on you to do anything right? Get up! What if he dies to a flipping onslaught of... to an ant? I don't... This is quite a tragedy. This is quite a tragedy, I'm afraid. This is very irksome, because he's got all the stuff. I can't believe he's died to an ant. I don't believe it. I mean, I got 600 experience for that. Did we miss? Did he not die? Oh no. You watch this pile of bodies, that there will be nothing. There will be nothing in that pile of bodies worth dying for. Where's Cassidy? Oh. I can't carry any of this. Neither can Myron. Oh my god. What else has he got? Oh my god. Does anybody know if dead bodies stay in situ? Because when we get Marcus we can come back for this. I don't think things vanish in the game, so I'm assuming that all of this stuff here will remain. It's going to have to remain because we can't carry it. We can carry a little bit more if we wanted to, but this is traumatizing. Cassidy, Myron, he was threatening to kill Myron many a time. I don't think Myron's too unhappy to see him dead. Give me a stim pack. I'm going into shock. Have you not? You can have a spare stim pack, man.
Yeah, what?
Have another stim pack. In fact, why didn't... Oh, he fell over, didn't he? He fell... I was say, why didn't he use a stim pack? He fell over and got knocked... You know, got knocked over. I don't believe this. Do not believe this. I do believe this, actually. It's the kind of thing that happens to us. We should have rested properly. This all went downhill when we got gassed, almost gassed to death. That weakened us. But never mind. Sulik is still alive. He's in Ureno, but he's alive. We can always bring him back into the party if needs be. In fact, we will bring him back into the party now. So it'll be Sulik, big green guy, and this guy. You know, it's perfectly fine. A bit of having to manoeuvre around and drop things on the floor and come back and pick up the loot from this dead body, which hopefully will stay there and won't vanish with our stuff attached to it. But hey, it's fine. Now let's carry on. I'm not quick saving it, clearly. I'm hoping we die now. Secretly. Won't die on purpose, obviously. Right, what is this? Who are these people? You better have some kind of name tags, dog tags. Person was shot before chewed by animals. Shot. These people have all been shot and left here. What's happening here? Oh, hangfire! A note from Francis. That could be a pivotal piece of information. That could be a missing person. This could be what they were looking for. This could have been worth it all along. What's this? Zeus, Marcus isn't doing anything about that mutant-hated Jacob and his damn conspirators. First they disable the air purifier, and then what? I found their secret meeting tunnels. I figure a body or two down there could implicate Jacob. If you want in, let me know, and burn the damn note this time. Signed, Francis. So they disabled the air purifier. Is that the information that we need? I don't know. Who's Francis? What was the name of the people that were missing? Make sure that we don't miss anything here. We have died. Somebody's died for this information. Someone has died for this. A man has died. This better be what you were looking for, Marcus. I'm telling you now, pal. I wanted to go see where this ladder led, but I really don't want to fight through any more ants right now. They have just overtaken scorpions in the animals that we, love to hate category. Myron, quickly. This is a dangerous place. Lesson learned, folks, in this game. Never, ever underestimate any of your enemies. Just a few poxy ants can kick them to death. Don't bloody believe it. Right, let's go see if this note has any bearing on anything to do with missing people. I don't think it's going to solve the whole missing person quest, but hey.
Something else you wanted?
I don't know. Who are you? What's the story with this place? Why aren't you mutants attacking me?
Yeah? What?
About the missing people.
Yeah? What?
I found them! They're in the tunnels beneath the city!
They're dead? Damn. I'll tell the families myself.
Excellent.
Here's your reward.
Oh.
$500.
$500.
Thanks for your time.
Pleasure. Okay. That enough to have Marcus come along with us? Now I will quick save it. No. Yes. If I overwrite this, it means Cassidy's permanently dead. Well, I mean, if you're dead, you're always permanently dead, aren't you, really? Right. Unless I start the entire session again. So, my question would be now that we've sorted the situation out with the missing people, would that be enough for Marcus to come with us? I don't need the drugs now, so I can actually ask him now for free to see if he'll come, and if he won't, then we know we have to fix the air purifier.
Something else you wanted?
And if he does come with us, we just need to use the drugs to get Sulik in the party. Is Sulik worth coming into the party for? Yeah, he is. I want 3 people. I need 3 people protecting me. He's going to barely fit in my car, but...
There's too much going on right now.
Ah, damn it. We need to fix the air purifier. Right. That is a bit more of a tricky situation, folks. I was looking at the time, and I don't really want to leave Broken Hills until I've sorted this problem out. Let's put our thinking caps on. How on earth? Let's go. You know what? Let's go back to Mr. Head Honcho of the mine. Maybe he'll have a clue as to how we deal with the situation. I'm quite concerned though, because our repair skill's pretty crap. And if we have to repair the thing, 46% might be all right. Might be all right. We're not adult. We can tinker with a thing or two. We can fix a Hoover. An air purifier, however, might be a bit of a stretch. Big man? You know, I knew those bastards Frank, Manson, Jacob and Aileen had it out for us. Well done. So, I've got a note with your name on it. Found it on a dead woman in the tunnels. Would you care to comment? Oh, it's his name that's on there. Oh, no. Hey, I just received the note. Go talk to Francis about it, all right? He's the one who wrote it. Who's Francis? Is Francis alive or is Francis dead? Is Francis the guy that we dobbed in? I'm confused. Names? I didn't take note of names when I came here. Did you kill those people? No! We're just protecting ourselves from the conspiracy. Marcus believes in law and evidence, and even though he knows these people are dangerous, he doesn't know who they are, and he's too honourable to plant evidence. My part is keeping Francis restrained from all-out revenge. I'm going to check this out with Francis. Oh, no, this is Zaius. Who's flipping Francis? Is Francis in prison? Oh, there could be something. Do we really care? If there's conspiracies, who's killing who, mutants, humans... I just want to know who Francis is at this point now. Who's Francis? Francis? Are you Francis? Where's Francis? Francis who? I don't think we need to know who... I think Francis was the guy we turned in, wasn't he? Was he the guy we turned in? Well, we've sorted every problem out, apart from the mine problem. Protective gear. I'm thinking maybe power armor. You, Francis? Scruff, dirty, angry man. Are you Francis? Is Francis a mutant or is Francis a human? Step aside, I am here to talk to Oh, my weapon. Oh, sorry about that. Are you Francis? What about you? No? I think Francis has been turned in. I think Francis was the guy that we turned in, maybe. Or maybe you. Are you Francis? You're Mickey. Francis, where are you? Are you Francis? You're Phil. Who are you? Oh, Francis! You're Francis! Help you out with something? I found a note in the tunnels with the name Francis and Zaius on it. Looks like you've been committing some crimes. Damn it. Zaius left notes lying out again. Ugh, well, human, let me tell you this. I knew there are people trying to kill mutants in this town, and I knew that Marcus would only arrest them with evidence. I just wanted to make it happen with as little bloodshed as possible. Sure. So what do you propose to do about it? I don't know, a bit of bribery here, maybe? I mean, we're not bothered that they killed innocents. Whoopee-doo. What do you propose to do about it? If you talked to some of the people in town about your hatred of mutants, you'd find out about the conspiracy. I know 2 wrongs don't make a right, but I call it self-defense. I did something wrong, and I admit it. I can't stay here. I'll set out to find a way to atone for my actions. That satisfy your sense of justice? Yeah, whatever gets you through the night. Give me a power fist first, though. Could probably buy it off him. Could probably steal it off him. Attempt to steal it off him. Which we won't do, because it might trigger combat with the entire town. They'll have to. Goodbye, Francis. Maybe we should tell Marcus. Oh, another 1,000 experience.
Something else you wanted?
I have something to tell you.
Yeah? What?
Nothing. I'm just cleaning up your town, pal. Conspiracy theorists gone, innocent people killed. It's all kicking off here.
Something else you wanted?
Now travel with me.
There's too much going.
Okay, gotta fix that purifier. I get it. I get it. It's fine. Right. Now, how do we do that is the question. That is the question. How do we fix an air purifier with 40-odd repair? That's the first question. The second question, which should be the first question really, is how do we get to the air purifier when we can't breathe in fatal radon gas? Right. Let's speak to Zaius. I knew Francis couldn't handle exposure. He knew the risk of what he did, but I guess he didn't figure on ever being caught. He'll be alright eventually. I hope the same will be true of Broken Hills. Right, I've got questions. Mine troubles. Air purifier's broken. It's on the bottom level. We've got no parts and we've got no protective equipment. Without parts, we can't. Without the parts, we need to find the parts and protective equipment. I'm alright. Really? Would you do it for me? And more importantly, for Broken Hills? What's in it for me? Okay. We can haggle. Do you know what? We want more. Okay, fine. Okay, half now. These people are very trusting. Oh, I wonder if we can go back to speak to that man about the blonde woman. Maybe she was down there too. We'll just double check that. I'll give you the other half when you're done. Go to New Reno and look for Renesco. He's got tools just lying around his office. He should be able to help you with the parts. About that. Oh, Pavel! My font of all knowledge has arrived at the point which I would have needed your assistance. So does that mean then that we can't get Marcus? Because Marcus won't leave until town is sorted, which I'm assuming means the mine. So effectively, what's happened before you arrived, Pavel, is Cassidy has died, and by the looks of it, if we can't get Marcus because of this little issue with Renesco, then we have literally gone looking for missing people for no reason whatsoever. This is a big problem here. Big problem. Right, so Marcus might not be coming with us anywhere. Oh, I think this is a good place to end the session on this misery. Right, I think we've got some things to sort out before the next session. Broken Hills looks like we're pretty much done here. Our parting shot was to have been to try to get Marcus to come with us, but apparently we can't sort the mine problem out, which means that Marcus might not be going anywhere, because it looks like he might not leave until the mine problem's sorted, but we might not be able to sort the mine problem because we can't get the part because Renesco's dead. Because we were so quick to condemn him. That'll teach you, Morgan, to randomly throw people under a bus for no apparent reason other than your own laziness to investigate properly, won't it? So anyway, there you go, folks. In the next session, whenever that might be, it'll probably be a recorded session, I would imagine, I'm going to have to do some off-camera work, because I'm going to have to go to New Reno, not for a part, because the man's dead, unless there's any other way to get the part, which I don't think there will be. But at the very least, to pick Sulik back up, and then bring him back here to pick up the stuff on the dead body of Cassidy, so that Sulik can carry that around, and we're going to have to walk around with Sulik and my run now. Which is a little bit of a pain because Sulik is a melee man and Myron doesn't shoot things. So, yeah. Good timing, because my dinner is now ready. So, yes, I'm just going to have to sort that off camera, get that sorted. In the next session, we should be ready to head further south with Sulik in our party, with the stuff off Cassidy in his inventory, and without Marcus. So, yeah. Broken Hills, you've been a pleasure, but you really haven't. You've been more of a pain than a pleasure, but we're only 1,200 experience points away from leveling up, so that's a slight bonus, I suppose. So, yeah. Thanks for joining me this evening, folks. I know, apologies for the constant coughing and sniffling and stuff, but hey, I've actually not been too bad. It's actually perked me up a little bit as playing this. So, yes. I quite like Cassidy. I mean, obviously Cassidy was Cassidy. He's a bit of a grumpy pants, but hey, he was my bodyguard. He was our travel buddy. We've been in the car and driven the waste together. We're probably a little bit upset. We won't admit it, but we probably are. Anyway, go forth, enjoy the rest of your evening, folks. I don't know what I'll be doing tomorrow. Probably won't be playing football at this point, but I'll keep you posted. And we'll get a Baldur's Gate stream up probably on Sunday, hopefully. If I'm feeling better, I should be by Sunday. So go forth, enjoy the rest of your evening, have a great rest of your weeks, and until next time, it's a pretty somber. I'll see you soon.